Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Welcome, everyone. Courtside with 2X. And when you look at the numbers for these teams, Brent, they both pile up assists.
Well, those are some of the better teams to play for and are the most dangerous in terms of setting up your scheme defensively. Coaching staffs have a really hard time trying to get their team ready against an opponent that moves the ball as often as both of these teams do tonight.
Now, New York starting five. They've got Jalen Brunson. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges, and it's Anunoby in at the three. Here's Ingram. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Ingram staying agile, ready to take the shot as soon as that opened up for him.
Let's send it out to Allie LaForce, who caught up with head coach Darko Rajakovic. Allie?
And we discussed Mikal Bridges. Coach said Mikal creates a lot of problems with his movement off the ball. He keeps the defense on its toes. We can't allow him to get into a rhythm. And he also praised Bridges' on-ball defense. He'll be the focus of their game plan tonight. Brian?
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
Well, that takes such tenacity just to get in there. Brunson battling through the inside contact.
And here's Ingram outside. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Bridges misses.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
The shot by Ingram, no good. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. After years of competing for championships and winning one, Toronto is suddenly in a rebuild phase, Brent.
Yeah, they had a familiar roster for many years, and then last couple of years a little bit underperforming, trying to find some guys to stabilize where their franchise is going. It's a bit of a reset in Toronto.
For New York, they've gone 4 of 5 so far, looking sharp. Hart can't hit. The Raptors have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Quickly's got space. And again, Toronto, no good.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Anunoby passes to Hart. Now here's Towns, guarded by Barrett. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul of the game. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Barnes finds Pirtle, and the dunk by Pirtle.
That is all timing right there. Just led him perfectly.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Bridges. It's Hart on the wing. Bridges outside. Fires from deep. Gets the three to fall.
Bridges finding his spot, and his team finds him with the ball. Good mechanics there, too.
Picked by Pirtle. An open look for Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges outside. This one for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barrett. Both teams deciding to change it up. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Here's Towns. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And he is a force in the paint. Towns is such a huge presence inside for them.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. So it's Toronto now. 6-point game. Quickly. Good D by Brunson. New York has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Bridges passes to Towns. And that one good. Towns has got 6 points.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Offensively, Karl Anthony Towns is one of the most well-rounded big men in the league, Grant.
Yeah, maybe in league history, B.A. He's an elite three-point shooter, post scorer, and his passing is severely underrated.
Shoots from the right block. That shot off the mark. Hurdle with some nice D. Here's Ingram. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 7.
And Brandon Ingram, a constant threat on the offensive end. And a little bit of work right there in the mid-range.
Here's Towns. Out to Bridges. Jacks up a 3. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Raptors trail by 9. Here's Quickly. Nails it. And he's 1 for 5 with that one.
Soft touch, just floated it up there. Nice stuff from Quickly.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. An easy 2 on the layup.
Now what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 12 in this first quarter. High arcing shot. And it's Quickly with a miss. New York leading by 9. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Here's Towns. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. And that one falls for Towns. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get, Brent.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973. So as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
And that one's good. Quickly.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Brunson finds Towns. 1:42 left in the first quarter here. McBride can't get it to go. Raptors trail by 9. Pass to Walter. Down low. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
The Raptors are still developing. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're focusing on offensive execution and player development. It's about what we need to do night in and night out, regardless of the opponent. As we grow, we'll teach more schemes for opponent preparation. BA step by step.
Yeah, it's a process, Allie. Thank you. And that one's good. Quickly's got 7 points.
All kinds of grit there on the inside from Emmanuel Quickly.
Quickly against Brunson. Towns double teamed. Pass to Hart. Back to Brunson. Here's Towns. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. He's got 11.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Rebounded by Murray Boyles. Raptors trail by 10. Here's Mobo. Still without a bucket. Pass to Walter. To the inside. Here's Mobo. McBride covers. Here's Murray Boyles. No good. Would have counted had it gone. It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
I love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
They've got Walter, and it's Mamukelashvili in at the 5 spot. That's the group for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. And the basket by Bridges. Bridges has got 8.
Yeah, nimble play by Bridges inside, navigating the contact and getting to his finish.
Here's Shed. Softly drops in the floater.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
Here's Clarkson. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
You got to bring more fire than that to stop Clarkson. He's a pro at fending off tight defense.
And Mitchell Robinson picks up the foul. That's his first foul. New York making a switch here. And Anunoby's checked in. Here's Shed. Puts it up from 12. The rebound by Yabusele. Knicks leading by 10. Back to McBride. Ooh, lands soft on the front of the rim and drops in. 5 points in the game.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Barnes. On the take. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
You know, Grant, an underrated area of improvement for Scotty Barnes has been his defense.
You're spot on, B.A. I mean, we've seen an elevated intensity from him on that end. Finding more denials, attacking the ball, really proving himself as an effective stopper.
Pass to Walter. Here's Shed. And it's New York with a rebound. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside McBride. Here's Yabusele. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Shed. To the paint. The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Yabusele. New York leading by 13. Here's Robinson. Misses from close range.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Pass to Shed. Takes the 3. No good. For New York, they've gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's Yabusele. Outside Anunoby. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Down by 15. They set the pick. Tries a 10-footer. And again, Toronto, no good. New York has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Now here's McBride. 5 points in the game. Bridges outside. And Anunoby for 3. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Yeah, making the smart pass there. I mean, Bridges doesn't just hold the ball.
And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Here's Quickly. He's got 7. Outside Barrett. Ingram against Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Towns!
The wingspan of Towns in action, allowing him to get on the ball.
Double team on Towns. And it's good for 2. Towns has got 13 now.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And Ingram seems just more and more confident in his ability to shoot from the three-point line.
Brunson passes to Robinson. Back to Brunson. There's the triple. Rebound Toronto. Well, Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the coaches to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And a homecoming of sorts for R.J. Barrett last season after being traded to his hometown Raptors.
Yeah, he's played well in Toronto. You wonder if the offseason helps him settle into where it is that he knows he's going to start this year. I really like his three-point shooting. That has been much improved in that Raptor uniform.
The Raptors making a switch here. Barnes is checked in.
And with Barrett, we know he can score the ball. Now he must focus on becoming a better passer and facilitator.
Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano a mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
No good on that one. Grant, would you say the Raptors are in the process of starting over?
You know, I certainly don't think that's the wrong thing to call it, B.A. Coaching changes, some big trades. They're shuffling things around and trying to start building something new.
Pass to Ingram. Outside Barnes. Fires the 3. The Knicks with the rebound.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Shot clock at 5. Here's Brunson outside, and he finishes. That makes him 4 out of 5.
Totally in rhythm right now. The moment Brunson has the ball in his hands, he's right into that shot.
Barnes finds Ingram. And here is Barrett. Anunoby covering. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Clarkson passes to Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
And it's always great to see Towns in the zone, bringing a ton of energy to his offensive game. .107 left to play in the second quarter. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them. Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Quickly passes to Pirtle. The 3. Clarkson grabs a miss. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 20-6 run. Kicks it out Towns from deep. Quickly with the rebound. Toronto has gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And that one's good. Brunson.
And mixing it up down low, Brunson, not the tallest guy on the floor, but he can finish around the basket.
Clarkson against Ingram. There's 14 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Barnes. Outside for Ingram. Shot clock at 6. Count it. Ingram's got 12. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants to review the game plan. And here's Brunson from the arc. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. New York out in front, delivering the blowout. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Yeah, we'll see if the double teams start to come here in the second half to make them adjust offensively, but he's going to keep going at him.
So on the floor for New York, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges is out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Hart in at the power forward position. Anunoby against Barrett. It's stolen by Barnes. Quickly outside, and Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul. To the middle. Here's Ingram.
Well, Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
Towns goes in. And it's Towns with the power finish.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Here's Quickly. Doubled by Towns. Pass to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He put some rage into that one, B.A.
You're telling me. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Jalen Brunson's craft sets him apart. He said, quote, "I've always played with my instincts and tried to see the game a couple plays ahead. As I've gotten older, that part of my game has gotten wiser and better, but I'm still learning." Brian, that's a scary thought for the rest of the league.
He's already plenty dangerous, Allie. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
And right now, people wanting to tune in as Brandon Ingram is putting on a show.
New York leading by 20. Brent, everyone loves an underdog story, and there's few better than that of Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, this kid falling into the second round and all the perception around whether or not he was big enough or can he shoot the ball, is he athletic enough? This guy has continued to work hard every year and turned himself into an all-star and an all-NBA player.
Well, I don't think anyone predicted that Jalen Brunson would become the player he is today, Grant.
Yeah, that's for sure, B.A. Or he definitely wouldn't have been a second-round pick. He's a hard worker, a competitor, and an elite offensive player.
Both free throws, good from Brunson.
Well, the lefty, listed at 6'1", Jalen Brunson, is a bit of a different matchup. He's just so physical, and he can play on and off the ball. Dare I call it funky?
And it's Quickly, that time on the assist by Pirtle. Quickly's got 9.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
For 3, Bridges. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 11.
Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down 3, you can add it to the list.
The 3, Barrett. Hits the trifecta.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Anunoby passes to Towns. Outside Brunson. Puts up a three. And Towns with the three. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
There's a three for Towns, countering the three they just gave up.
And Darko Rajakovic has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And here's Barnes. 6 points for him. The floater. Barrett can't hit. Knicks leading by 23. Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Towns double team. The kick out to Brunson. And the three off target.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Did you see that? I mean, going right to the rim. That's how you finish in the open floor.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Yeah, going right for the iron. Towns muscling his way through.
For Toronto, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. Now quickly, 11 points in the game. Back to Pirtle. Pass to Ingram. Barnes a screen. The shot by Ingram, no good. New York has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Shot's good by Towns.
Look at Towns asserting himself inside. He knows he can muscle his way to a shot anytime.
With the step back. Pirtle finds Barnes. Now here's Ingram. Shoots over Bridges. The shot by Ingram, no good. Looking at the Raptors, Brent, things have not gone too smoothly since their 2019 championship.
Well, I felt like that championship roster was built just for that year, though, B.A. There wasn't a lot of, progression that was going to come from that. They went in, they got Kawhi, they won the championship, and now it's all about rebuilding their franchise in the style that they want to do it. They have one guy that they believe in Scotty Barnes, R.J. Barrett on the trade. And slowly and surely, they're going to start to put these pieces around to become a contender again.
Pass to Barrett from outside the arc. Tries again, and it's laid up and in by Pirtle. Pirtle's got his second basket of the game.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Here's Barrett. Got it. Good job in the low post. Barrett's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Like how selfless Quickly was on that play, just creating team offense.
Hart from long range. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists in the game.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And I think that play tells you everything you need to know. They're simply playing at a higher level, getting a steal and turning it into quick points.
Here's Barnes. No good. In and out off the rim. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for the Knicks. A minute 42 left in the third. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Clock at 4. Over Pirtle. And it's New York scoring again.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's Hart. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Hart's got 7 points in the game.
Not stopping on his way in. Hart going through the defense.
Pass to Barnes. Barrett with it. To end the run. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. Bridges passes to Brunson. He drops it from range. 16 points for him.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Yep, that one goes. Quickly's got 6 points in the quarter.
Quickly didn't hold back there, taking some contact inside if he has to.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Brunson with it. He's got 16. Let's go with a three. The shot that time not on target. Here's Barrett. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's New York building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. It hasn't taken. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Walter, and it's Shed in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Ball stolen. They've got numbers. Here's Mobo. Can't cash it in from close range. The Knicks shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10.
Clarkson's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Pass to Mobo from the arc. Knocks down the long J. Mobo's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Awoma, he's checked in for Shamet. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Shed. McBride covers. Pass to Mamukelashvili. Driving in. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Here's Yabusele. Fires for 3. Sinks the tray. All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
Well, something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. I mean, these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
First one falls for him. And the Knicks making a change here. Second free throw, no good. The Raptors have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Pass to Shed. There's the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Clarkson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Mobo. Here's Murray Boyles. Lets it go from deep. And again, Toronto, no good. Outside McBride. Clarkson outside. New York again can't hit. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Here's the teardrop. Pass to Mobo. The 3 is up. He can't get that one to fall. The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Robinson passes to McBride. Elbow shot on the way, and the shot goes down.
Oh, and he likes the mid-range, Jay. You have to get right up on him if you want to stop it.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Here's Walter. Pass to Murray Boyles. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Yabusele. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. Here's Walter. He's covered by Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. Shed. Off target from outside.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Here's Clarkson. It's hauled in by Mamukelishvili. Toronto shooting about 41%. Pass to Shed. From 15 feet away. And he connects with a jumper. Now here's McBride. Here's Yabusele. Puts up a 3. A nice shot by McBride. McBride's got 6 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Murray Boyles. Over to the wing. 4-3. Fires in the triple.
They're kind of like playing in the rec league. Little to no defense on that possession. And the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Clarkson outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, Clarkson can get inside. He's athletic to do that, and then needs the touch in that area. Showed it off there.
Here's Shed. Pass to Walter. Here's Murray Boyles. Here's Shed. Clock at 2. And a miss there on the triple. Clarkson outside. And yep, it's good.
Such a tough shot to master there. Clarkson feeling more and more comfortable, it looks like, with that floater.
Pass to Murray Boyles. Here's Shed. From outside, off the mark.
Trying to end this thing with some big threes, but the accuracy just isn't there tonight.
Here's Yabusele. Clarkson for 3. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
Here's Shed. Pass to Mobo. A shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Karl Anthony Towns.
The scoring effort from him, unreal. Carrying this team, I mean, he was amazing tonight.
New York has gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. Clarkson outside. Taken away. Pass to Walter. Here's Murray Boyles. The rebound by Yabusele. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Fires from way outside. It's hauled in by Mamukelishvili. Inside. Here's Murray Boyles. And there it is for him.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th. And here's McBride. Shot is up. No good there. And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
We played like we wanted it more. We came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once